Hello, folks. I'm Tom Vico. We're going to talk a little weather. In fact, if you're in Alexandria, you're getting a little thunderstorm as we see drops on the cam and visibility reduced. Actually see the drops falling there as a little thunderstorm is moving in. Quick developer in this heat for today. Let's check things out. Otherwise, we go to another camera. This one up in Natchitoches where we're still seeing some clouds that are growing unsettled. Looks like in the distance, we have a couple of rain shafts on the right. And actually a smaller one on the left. So it's a little active out there, but it's scattered. It's hit and miss. So headlines, planning your weekend already. Well, I've got a forecast for you, as well as Tropical Storm Erin. I'll have the latest on what it's doing and what it might do. Looking at the radar, we do see scattered showers and thunderstorms here in central Louisiana. They're developing mainly in response to daytime heating, but there's a little disturbance, which is a little surface low over in this direction, which is moving northward. A little upper level circulation with it, disturbance. So we've got all that going on, which is kind of contributing to the little storms that we've got. Well, let's check this out here in closer look in central Louisiana. We'll go back 1 hour where we see showers and thunderstorms coming in kind of from the northwest, a little bit of a different pattern there, kind of developing northwest, seeking instability, I would think. And another one just to the east of Gina there along the parish line. And a little something going on up and around the Natchitoches area as we saw on our tower cam. So both our tower cams from Natchitoches and Alexandria picking up on this action. So not a lot of coverage though in the area right now. Satellite and radar showing this little system there in the Gulf of America. This is a little circulation aloft. There's a surface low down in this area. And on the west side of it, we're getting kind of a southerly flow aloft, which from time to time there's little pieces of energy. I'll call it little ripples of energy. And they just kind of travel through the atmosphere, providing a little lift. And if it's hot and humid like it was today, the atmosphere is primed for that, unstable. And so that's what's happening. In fact, let's take a look at this little setup. The low is right around in this particular area. It's a very weak low. It's not going to develop into anything. It's moving northward. On the right side, especially of that, we get the best moisture flow, but eventually we have certainly our share of humidity over in this direction. So again, there's a upper level feature associated with this. So needless to say, 2 more days of good rain chances in the forecast before things settle down just a bit. So futurecast your start in the morning, back to work and school for most folks there. I think we'll see just a muggy start, humid. Once we get in the afternoon, get some of that daytime heating, scattered showers and thunderstorms will develop. Once again, some of that could be locally heavy. And I have a little bit more to say about that in a moment. And then going into Thursday morning, I've got, once again, humidity back in the area and some scattered showers and thunderstorms in the forecast as well. The weather prediction here has put us out in a category 1 out of 4 of a marginal risk for flash flooding. And so it'll be very isolated if it happens, but I just want to let you know. Now here's a rainfall pattern I've kind of put together for you. All of these numbers are what I call scattered to give you the best idea of where the best rain chance might be. I think it'll be down in this area of Beauregard, Allen, Evangeline, and St. Landry parishes. I've got the likelihood, and that's a high end scattered there. 50% there right in the middle, and then further to the north, got a slew of 40s. Got LaSalle coming in at 50, but about 30, 40 there for Jonesville, Catahoula, and Concordia parishes. So it'll be in the PM, less than an inch for most of the area if you get rain. Peak of 1 to 3 possible. That's part of that little marginal risk because there will be high rainfall rates in the area. That 1 to 3 inches could happen in an hour or less in some of these heavy thunderstorms. And again, there will be highly variable over short distances. At your place, you could get 2 inches. 2 miles away, they get little or nothing. All right, that kind of stuff. Okay, let's move beyond this to the next thing I've got for you. Look at Tropical Storm Erin in the Atlantic. Let's put it into motion, show you the forecast as it becomes a hurricane, probably sometime later this week, Thursday or Friday, and then probably encounter, and I think it will encounter better conditions, oceanic and atmospheric conditions for development, quicker development there once it gets past about 60, 70 degrees latitude and gets into this area. And notice how the hurricane center has this growing to a category 2 and eventually a major hurricane, Cat 3 there off east of the Bahamas. Okay, for now, not in our forecast though. 1,635 miles east of the northern Leeward Islands. It is moving quickly toward the west at about 265-degree compass heading, 22 miles per hour. And that, of course, is one of the reasons it's not increasing in strength right now. It's kind of dislodged the structure. In fact, this maximum sustained winds are 45 miles per hour remaining there. It hasn't increased. The central pressure is actually up just a little bit. Yesterday it was 2965. Now it's 2962. So when that happens, they usually don't develop quickly. But it will encounter more favorable conditions later on in its life cycle and get to that Cat 2 or 3 hurricane strength. I'm confident of that as well. Rain chances 50-50 tomorrow, 60 on Thursday. And then we'll slow it down to about 40% Friday and 30s the rest of the time for your weekend into early next week. Temperatures will be, I call it seasonal heat and humidity, folks. 74 for your lows into 73 early next week. Middle 90s for the most part. Some preference towards some lower 90s there for Wednesday and Thursday with the higher rain chances. So that's an August forecast, folks, and that is the heat and humidity. Heat indices will be pretty tough, between 100 and 110. So plan on that. If you're going to be out working, don't overdo it. Use common sense, hydrate, seek the shade, and check your vehicle if you're traveling or something like that and you park and get out and go somewhere. Do something. You're going to be gone from your vehicle for pets and people. Remember that. Okay, that's it for me, Nick Mickels. To see you in the morning. I'll see you again in the PM. Thanks again for your support for SenLive Weather. And